Make sure to subscribe to this channel for more videos like this.
Wednesday morning, I'm meteorologist Stephanie Abrams alongside meteorologist Jim Cantori and Jordan Steele. More than 8.5 million people had the threat of severe storms across the South today. This after rounds of storms rolled through the Central Plains on Tuesday. Quarter to hen egg size hail pelted the area near Great Bend, Kansas. The biggest hail that I saw, tennis ball size, which is 2.5 inches in central Kansas. And it wasn't just the hail. Look at these storms. I mean, picturesque but dangerous with winds in Kearney, Nebraska, 60 miles an hour. Unfortunately, Jim, we're going to step it up a notch today and bring in a higher chance of tornadoes.
Yeah, a little more spin in the Amhq, all right, on Twitter or even Instagram. And here's a look at our safe place. We went into the interior room, the basement floor. This place is like a bunker in through here, and this is our team here yesterday. We'll also talk about the best places in your home to go during severe weather. And, of course, stay away from the windows and the outer wall.
So someone tweeted me and said that they were, I think they said they were like 10 to 12 feet below ground, but they had a 3-story apartment above them. And they were like, are you sure that's not all going to fall down on top of me? And was worried about getting buried. And said, is that my safest place? It's better than being higher up because usually those get wiped away.
Okay, so my thinking is it's probably not an open frame. There's framing in the basement.
Yeah, there was
especially
concrete.
Some of the tighter framing, and that's where you want to be, where that tight framing is.
Usually those upper stories, second, third floor, they literally just get wiped away. They're just gone. So that's why you're better at your lowest level, most interior section. Let's talk about the timing here in and around Little Rock, Crystal Hill, Jacksonville, East End, Rockport, Hickory Plains, all these areas could see storms. When exactly does it all develop? As we head around that kind of dinner prep time, the good news, it's gone as we head into really our bath time and getting ready for bed. So at least that won't slow down your evening routine here into places like Memphis. But what about in and around Jackson, Mississippi, from Ridgeland to Flowood, Georgetown, Flora, Hazelhurst? All these areas have to watch out for the storms coming through as we head more, unfortunately, as it's bedtime. So this could certainly keep you up. Be prepared now. Get your head straight for being tired tomorrow because the storms will keep you up here for a couple hours, and it's hard to fall back asleep, and then you know how that goes. Into St. Louis, we will see the showers and storms for us really as we get into those 6, 7 o'clock hour from west to east. And then it's just the lighter rain as we head into the overnight hours. So that shouldn't keep you up. All the big lightning and thunderstorms should be pulled east by the time you go to bed. But, you know, Jim, the farther you go east, the later at night they're going to be, or early in the morning.
Right.
So if you're doing that maybe early morning run in Birmingham, not going to happen.
Yeah, hopefully.
And like, well, I got to kind of do the lawn here locally. I'll tell you what, going out and helping out by volunteering, there's something that, you know, the atmosphere that is around everybody doing it just makes you feel so good, like you're actually making an impact and helping someone.
Yeah, that's what we should be doing as humans, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's take you now to northern Indiana and the campus of the University of Notre Dame. From EarthCam, the Fighting Irish will feel the heat today. South Bend is forecast to reach 80 degrees, which would tie the record high that was set 30 years ago. Get to 81, we set a new record. For our all-time April high, we'd have to get up to 89 degrees, which I think that's a little too high. We're not going to get quite there, but some of us will be that hot. And you can see it across the board today from Chicago to Memphis to Dallas. We're all the same temperature. So if you've ever wanted to visit Dallas and you live in Chicago, you're going to get a chance to visit the weather today because it's going to feel like it is Texas weather in the Great Lakes. And I was looking up the lake temperatures from Superior all the way over into Erie and Ontario. They're in the 30s and 40s. So you might want to jump in after, if you're spending time outside in this 80-degree heat. It'll cool you off in a jiffy. Real quick, it'll cool you off. Tomorrow could be record heat anywhere from the UP of Michigan all the way to Maine. Finally, we're getting some of that warmth in the Northeast, where we see the 70s, 80s here into Buffalo. And it continues as we head into tomorrow. So the warmth is kind of here to stay. This is a little hot for even Texas standards this early in the year, being in the upper 90s, lower triple digits. It lasts until our Friday forecast. Speaking of Friday, we could be breaking records, setting records here. But notice that majority of our records are from recent time, Jim. So, you know, that's not a good sign that it's been so warm so recently, and we're continuing to stay this warm and threatening some of these records. It's a bad sign.
That has been very well documented, Steph. So, yeah. There's